Hi all, and welcome from Seton Hall University's Academic Resource Center. In this video, we are going to teach you about price elasticity of demand. We're going to define the types of elastic and inelastic distinctions, show how to use the price elasticity of demand formula, and show an example of this concept in action. Firstly, what is price elasticity of demand? Price elasticity of demand is defined as the percentage change in the quantity demanded of a good or service over the percentage change in the price of a good or service. This may sound confusing, but the basic theory of price elasticity of demand can be demonstrated through 5 graphs. Number 1, goods that are perfectly inelastic have a quantity demanded that is not affected by changes in price, such as a life-saving medicine. You would pay any price for that. Number 2, goods that are inelastic have a quantity demanded that is not very sensitive to changes in price, such as utilities or iPhones. Apple raises prices and doesn't lose many customers. Number 3, goods that are inelastic have a quantity demanded that proportionally changes with changes in price. These are products that have unchanged revenue when they change their prices. Number 4, goods that are elastic have a quantity demanded that is sensitive to changes in price, such as soft drinks and cereal. These are products with many substitutes and consumers tend to gravitate toward the cheapest option. Number 5, goods that are perfectly elastic have a quantity demanded that is entirely dependent on the price of the product. The formula used for finding the price elasticity of demand is written as: first, you take your new quantity demanded, Q2, and subtract it by your old quantity demanded, Q1. Then you divide that number by the average of your new and old quantity demanded. This is your new percentage change in quantity demanded. Next, you take your new price, P2, and subtract it from your old price, P1. Then you divide that number by the average of your new price and old price. This is your percentage change in price. Finally, you divide your percentage change in quantity demanded by your percentage change in price. This is your price elasticity of demand. If the absolute value of your price elasticity of demand is less than 1, then it is inelastic. If the absolute value of your price elasticity of demand is greater than 1, then it is elastic. If the absolute value of your price elasticity of demand is equal to 1, then it is unit elastic. If the absolute value of your price elasticity of demand is equal to 0, then it is perfectly inelastic. If the absolute value of your price elasticity of demand is equal to infinity, then it is perfectly elastic. Now let's look at an example of this in practice. A toy manufacturer decides that they want to change the price of their top selling toy from $10 to $12. After the change in price, the quantity demanded of the toy dropped from 5,000 toys to 4,000 toys. What does this change in quantity demanded show about this toy's price elasticity? Let's set up the formula and solve. First, we do 5,000 minus 4,000 and we get 1,000. And then we take the average of those two values and get 4,000 plus 5,000 divided by 2, which equals 4,500. Then find the percentage change in quantity demanded. We take 1,000 and divide it by 4,500, and we get 0.22 repeating, or 22.22%. And then we do the same for price. We take 10 minus 12 and get negative 2. We take 12 plus 10 divided by 2 and get 11. And then we take negative 2 over 11, and we get our percentage change in price, which is going to be negative 18.18%. Finally, we take 22.22% and divide it by negative 18.18%, and we get negative 1.22. Since the absolute value of your price elasticity of demand, 1.22, is greater than 1, we know that this toy is elastic. If you need more help with price elasticity of demand or any other economic topics, you can check out our other videos or reach out to us at the Academic Resource Center. We hope that this video has been helpful. Thank you.